What is the level of urgency for the Houston Texans? We're going to dissect that right now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to a brand new episode of TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. We are trying to find out what is the level of urgency the Houston Texans need to come with going into Monday Night Football. If you didn't hear already, CJ Stroud pretty critical of how the Houston Texans practiced after the LA Rams loss. He was at the podium and talked about it, and called out the Texans really for lollygagging at practice. Look, the Houston Texans offense was not pretty this Sunday or this previous Sunday. They were 2 for 3 just on third downs. They settled for 3 field goals, 9 points on the day, 0 points on offense. Again, 0 touchdowns. Extremely unacceptable. They only had 121 total net yards. That is after sacks and everything that happened. CJ Stroud calling out the Texans practice as lollygagging kind of feels like trouble in paradise. I guess I won't go that far yet, but it does make me wonder, what in the world is CJ Stroud doing here? Because ultimately, you are the quarterback and you have the keys in your hands. And, buddy, just because he had a pretty good game. Sure. He was okay. CJ Stroud, we have expectations for higher stuff here, okay? To put it quite simply, the expectations are so high that we expect good to great games from CJ Stroud. We're expecting games where he has the very least 2 touchdowns, 250 plus yards. Those are the kind of games that, at least in my opinion, Texans fans have come to expect from CJ Stroud. We got spoiled from that rookie year, and now it just doesn't feel like we're getting the same guy that we got his rookie year. Might be an overreaction right there, but to call out the practice and say that they are lollygagging, well then, buddy, then take ownership and take leadership, which he ultimately did as well. And he did say that, hey, it's up to us to get on top of it. D'Amico Ryans was even asked about who is the offensive leader from Will Kunkel. Didn't really give an answer as to who it was. We obviously know the defensive leader. There's multiple, whether it's Will Anderson, Azeez Al-Shaair, D'Amico Ryans has no problem in saying who the defensive leader is, but Dan has a problem when talking about who the offensive leader is. Look, the Houston Texans need a level of urgency. Monday Night Football is just around the corner. It is a beautiful Thursday morning, and we as Texans fans are basically going nuts right now, because to see the offense continue right where they left off in 2024 is horrible way to start game 1 of the season. It already puts us right into the deep, shallow end of the pool. Dropping 9 points is unacceptable. The Houston Texans know that, and D'Amico Ryans knows it too. Did talk about, needing to get the offense going. CJ Stroud has to score a damn touchdown. We are sick and tired of it. What do we need to see from the Texans offense? Urgency. The level of urgency needs to pick up by 100. I am sick and tired of seeing this team not go out there and score points consistently and give me good drives consistently. You're going up against a rather tough Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, a veteran defensive coordinator, now head coach Todd Bowles. He knows what he's doing. He's going to scheme up the blitzes. There's going to be a lot of heavy blitzing. We saw the LA Rams. They were doing a lot of stunts. The O-line couldn't get a hold of how the stunts were going. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're going to see the film, and they're going to try to do just that against our Houston Texans. It's up to that offensive line, hopefully. Ed Ingram could be healthy for this upcoming game. We did not get to see the same configuration of offensive linemen that the media members saw at practice that was obtaining a lot of the success as practice came on later, where you had Ursery at left tackle, you had Lincoln Tomlinson at left guard, Jake Andrews at center, your right guard was Ed Ingram, and your right tackle was Titus Howard. Well, erase Jake Andrews, insert Jarrett Patterson. It shouldn't change a beat. The offensive line performed well at the end of training camp. My level of urgency, though, for this offense is high. They need to get it going. They need to get it moving. Nick Caley is in trouble. CJ Stroud is in trouble. These two guys right now, the magnifying glass is on them by 1,000. And I need the Houston Texans, for all of our sakes, for all of our mental health moving forward on Sundays, we need them to score touchdowns. We need them to get wins. We need them to get a consistent drive going. Push the ball down the field, why don't you? They could not push the ball against a rather weak LA Rams secondary, and they made our secondary look like the Rams secondary. Puka Nacua having over 100 receiving yards. It was a tough day at the office for the Houston Texans offensively. Defensively, they had another great performance, and they still weren't perfect. Offensively, though, you will never win a game dropping 9 points. You got to do better. Let me know down in the comments section, what is your level of urgency for the Houston Texans offense? You already know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, do y'all thing. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers, very, very close to 14.3. So might as well try to push us to get there. We are so close, and we got a lot of big things in store here on TheLead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.